Alright, welcome everyone. We're going to be looking at the MT4 5. Actually, we're using the one that's on desktop. We'll talk about the mobile later on. We're going to do an overview of the desktop application. So pay attention to the different tools and their uses. On the left hand side of the screen, you can actually see some symbols that are known as pairs. You see the numbers going up and down, that's change in price. The bid and the ask, you have a difference in the bid and the ask. Is actually the buying and the selling price. The difference between these two is what they call the swap. The spread. Sorry, spread. So your spread is what you pay the broker for carrying out a transaction. It's a seamless charge that you don't even know when you do though. You don't know when you pay the broker that money, because once you get into a buy trade, you pay, and once you are exiting the sell trade, you pay. Alright, that's what this box here is for. You have different pairs. If we've gone through pairs before, you understand what we're talking about. And then on the first icon on your left, you see the different pairs. You can actually add more of the pairs. You have forex, you have CFD. You can add more of the pairs. On that CFD, you have gold. On my charts, you can see just USD and gold. Those are the main two pairs I trade. So we're going to be looking at how to use different tools today. I actually have some tools already on my chart, so I want to try and remove all of them so that it will be very clear what we're trying to do here. The arrows, the lines shouldn't be here, so that when we're putting new ones, you understand. Alright, I use indicator in trading. I also use other analysis like fundamental analysis in trading. So, but let's look at the next tool here. You have the cross icon, this crosshair. This one is actually your cursor. The crosshair, when you click on it, you can bring it up to your charts. Then you can use it to determine different points on your chart. You can see on your right hand side, it's showing the market price. On the down part of the chart, it's showing you the time. So if you want to know the time a particular price was hit, then you can look at it from there. For instance, if you are looking at this candle, this highest candle here, I want to know what price was it. You can get it right. Then if you put the crosshair on top of it, you can actually know when that happened. I'm on the 1 hour chart, so you can see 2019, 12, 1 o'clock. So it happened on the 12th by 1 o'clock. Alright, so you can this crosshair is very useful. You can use it to do a lot of things. We don't have much time. We have to rush through the different tools. You have the draw line. You can actually draw a vertical line across your charts, and then you can draw a horizontal line across your charts. Now you see when you do that, the vertical line is showing you the time. Yeah, you can also use that to look at the time. You can drag it up and down. The horizontal line in the same way, when it's highlighted, you can drag it up and down. If you don't want it to drag, you just double click it and it will be there. Okay, you use it to determine different parameters. The next one is equivalent channel. That's line indicator. You have Fibonacci. These are different lines indicators. If we are talking about indicators, maybe we can talk about all that. Here you can draw text. You can use it to write text on your charts and so on. Now, on this next rail, you can see the different time frames. You have the 1 hour time frame. You have, that's 1 minute, and the 1 minute time frame. You have the 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, day, week, and month. And what this means is, for each candle you see here, it took 1 hour for it to form, only 1 hour time frame. For the 4 hours candle you see, it took 4 hours for it to form, only 4 hours time frame. You can actually use this when you're trading to watch your trade. I do a lot of long-term trading, and so most times I use the 1 week time frame, the 4 hours, and the 1 hour to watch my trades, my exit and entry points when possible. That's for time frame. And then you have the symbol list, which is this place. You can actually remove it if you don't want. You can add to it if you want. And then you have the meta codes, the editor, and this is used to by those who do programming. It's used to program. Expert advisors. We call it EA. When you want to use bots to trade like a robot, you can actually program it and it will trade for you. We have a lot of them out there, free ones as well as the ones you can buy. If you go to MT5, their website, you'll see a lot of them. And then you have registered a virtual server. That's if you have an EA, you will need a virtual server. If you want EA to run constantly, you have to put in a virtual server. And then you can also register to be giving signal to people. That's what that is for. And then if you're doing auto trading, you have to activate this button. Auto trading, you have to activate this button. When you activate this button, you can now add your expert advisors. I have some of them here. I have some I'm working on myself. That's my own. Okay, so that's how to use that. But we're not talking about EAs right now. We're talking about the general look of the MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4. So this one is MetaTrader 5. They're almost the same thing, though some people prefer the MetaTrader 4. I personally think it's because it's been there for a while. If you look at the article I posted on Pips Foundation, I said it's because it's been there for some time. So that's why a lot of people prefer that. And then there has been a lot of work done on it, like developers have come up with different scripts, different indicators and different EAs. That's very handy. Unlike the MetaTrader 5 that just came around. So the company, according to them, are no longer working on MetaTrader 4, but they are really improving on MetaTrader 5. Alright, and here you have the different chart views you can choose from. You have the bar chart, you can change it to bar charts. You have the candlesticks, you can change it to candlesticks, and then you have the line charts. Now they are of different advantages. If you really know what you're doing in order to see the market clearly, these different charts are very necessary. And here you can zoom in and zoom out, and zoom to, and then here you can actually bring out multiple time frames at the same time. If I have up to 4, I could actually view 4 here, but right now I just have 2. So that's why you're seeing just 2 good and euro. So I can simultaneously view both pairs that I have and see how they are doing. You see the Euro USD is really pushing down, while the pool is just relaxing. That's how they do. Alright, so that's it. Now I like to look at the insert area. You have indicators, you have different indicators, like the ones that measure trends, you have oscillators, you have volume, you have custom indicators, and all that. So if you want to add indicators, here is where we go. Like on my charts, I have two indicators. I have the stochastic oscillator and I have two moving averages. So it's simple. I go to insert indicators and I come down to moving average, and I click on it. I set my parameters depending on what you have chosen, and like what you know works for you, or the actual setup that you have. You change it, you set it up and then press OK, and the indicator is snapped to the screen. Then it can begin to work for you. Under insert indicators, we still have the stochastic oscillator under oscillators. The same vein, you can just add it like that. Click OK. That is what I have under here. That's what you're seeing here. Okay, and you can still add a lot of. Okay, you still have the objects here. You can add lines and whatever, Fibonacci, arrows, and so on. And then you still have the SPARC and the script if you have your script. We'll talk about that in a bit, how to add your indicators, how to add your scripts. If you have a custom script, like something you downloaded and you want to put it up here, we'll talk about that in a bit. Alright, those are some of the tools you can really look at. Here you have details about the particular pair you're dealing with. Okay, I think we'll talk about this in our next video. There you have the B, the high, and the ask, the B and the ask, the high and the low. Right now, we're going to take time to talk about that in our next video. We don't have much time. I want to make this video as short as possible, like 15 minutes, so that you can always carry along. So in the next video, we're going to talk about the different aspects of the candlesticks when it comes to price. Alright? What else? I think we've gone through all the tools. Now if you come under here, under the chart, you're going to see your trade, your history. Okay, I don't want to show you because it's my personal account. So on your trade, you can actually see your ongoing trades, and then you can see your history, your past trades. So there are a lot of other things you can see on the tabs under there. You can see news, neighbors, calendar, campaign. If you want to use news, you can actually use the news from here, though I'll show you the news site that I use when I'm doing fundamental analysis. But in the meantime, let's keep it at this. Okay, so just before we stop this video, let's look at how to use your mouse to move your charts. If you see this point, you can actually draw this open and close. For this area is reserved for your indicators. Some of your indicators appear here, some appear on the main chart. And then on this side of the chart that displays the price, you can actually shrink it up and down like this. So for instance, you want to see what's up and you're not seeing it, you can use this to move it up and down. And at the top here you have the arrow that moves the whole chart to your left or to your right. You can click like this and like this. You can activate it, you can stop activating, and then use your stop to move it like this. I think that's it. Okay. That's the major issue.